Today, we're making a Filipino classic, pork tocino. Tocino is a sweet, cured meat typically served for breakfast as part of a dish called tapslog, or tapslog. A combination of tocino, rice, and eggs. It's a perfect balance of savory, sweet, and tangy flavors that everyone will love. But did you know that tocino has its roots in Spanish cuisine? The word tocino itself means bacon in Spanish. In this video, we'll walk you through the steps to make your own pork tocino at home. Let's get started. Add 5 grams of sea salt, 3 grams of ground black pepper, 5 grams of chili flakes, 2/3 cup of brown sugar. The sugar is what gives the tocino its signature sweetness. A 1/4 cup of soy sauce. A 1/4 cup of white vinegar. 1 cup of pineapple juice. Today, I'm using the juice from canned pineapples since I couldn't find any plain pineapple juice. Five to 10 drops of red food dye for that nice pinkish red coloring. This is optional, of course. Lastly, for the marinade, crush 10 to 15 cloves of garlic, or 1 full head, depending on your preference. If you're worried about the sugars in this marinade not dissolving well, you can always place it into a pot and heat it to have a smoother consistency. For this recipe, we're using 900 grams of pork shoulder, which gives you the perfect balance of meat to fat ratio. If you like more fat, you can always switch this out for pork belly, or for a leaner cut, you can always use pork loin. But if you're looking for a change altogether, you can also try using chicken or beef. Now that our marinade is ready, it's time to add the pork. Make sure each piece is fully coated in this flavorful mixture. This is what gives tocino its signature taste and tenderness. For best results, cover the bowl and let it marinate in the fridge for at least 24 hours. But for maximum flavor and a deeper cure, 48 to 72 hours is ideal. The longer it sits, the better the flavors develop, creating that perfect balance of sweet, savory, and tangy notes that we love in tocino. After marinating for at least 24 hours, our tocino is now packed with flavor and ready to cook. You'll notice the meat has absorbed all those sweet, tangy, and savory flavors, giving it that deep color and slightly cured texture. Now, let's portion out what we need. I'm weighing out about 300 to 454 grams, which is perfect for 1 to 2 servings, depending on how much you want to eat. If you're making a bigger batch, you can always portion and freeze the rest for later. Now, let's cook our tocino. We're starting with a cold pan and adding about 1 tablespoon of oil. This helps prevent the sugar in the marinade from burning too quickly while letting the pork render its natural fats. Arrange the pork in the pan, making sure not to overcrowd it. We're cooking this over medium heat, allowing the fat to slowly render while the sugars caramelize. As the pork cooks, you'll notice it's starting to release some of its juices. That's completely normal. Just let it simmer and reduce. It'll help develop that signature glossy glaze. After about 5 to 7 minutes, the liquid has mostly evaporated, and the pork is starting to caramelize. At this stage, you want to keep an eye on it. Flip occasionally to get that perfect golden brown crust without burning. This is exactly what we're looking for. Beautifully caramelized. Now, let's fry up an egg to complete our tocino meal. I'm heating up a pan over medium heat and adding in a little bit of oil. You can also use butter for extra flavor. Gently crack your egg into the pan. If you like crispy edges, let the oil or butter do its magic and don't touch it right away. For a sunny side up egg, just let it cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until the whites are fully set, but the yolks stay nice and runny. And that's it. A perfectly fried egg with crispy edges and a runny yolk. Ready to be served with our delicious tocino. And here it is. Our homemade Filipino pork tocino. Perfectly caramelized, served with rice and a crispy fried egg. A simple yet satisfying meal packed with sweet, savory, and smoky flavors. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like and subscribe for more easy homemade meals. We're on a mission to reach 500 subscribers, and every sub helps us grow. Click here for more delicious recipes.